The Epstein Files.
The Epstein Files.
The Epstein Files.
The Epstein Files.
Nearly 300,000 pages of documents. If a single book contains about 1,000 pages, then imagine how massive 300,000 pages really are. Stacked together, it would be comparable to a 30-story building made entirely of paper. But what exactly is hidden inside this enormous archive? The real question may be what is not inside it. The files reportedly contain 180,000 photographs, more than 2,000 videos, and most shockingly, a draft indictment, a formal charging document that was never officially filed in court. The names of powerful and influential figures appear throughout these documents. Before listing them, it is important to understand who was Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein was born in 1953 into a lower middle-class family in Brooklyn, New York. During the 1990s, he rose to prominence as a hedge fund manager, gaining access to some of the most powerful circles in the United States. His wealth, connections, and controversial lifestyle quickly made him a subject of public attention. In 2005, allegations of sexual abuse were first brought against him. In July 2019, Epstein was arrested on federal charges of sex trafficking and sexual exploitation of minors. Just weeks later, on the 10th of August 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was found dead in his jail cell under circumstances officially ruled as suicide. However, the death was immediately labeled suspicious by many. Critics argue that Epstein's deep connections with wealthy and powerful individuals may have led to efforts to silence him permanently. One of the most controversial aspects of the Epstein case involves the mention of former U.S. President Donald Trump. The U.S. Department of Justice has stated that several allegations related to Trump were unsubstantiated and based on anonymous tips. Nevertheless, FBI files reportedly include references to complaints mentioning Trump, though no charges were filed. The documents also reveal email exchanges between Epstein and Larry Summers, former U.S. Treasury Secretary and former president of Harvard University. In one email, Epstein reportedly referred to Trump using derogatory language. Following the release of these emails, Summers took a temporary leave from teaching at Harvard. The names of Bill Gates and Elon Musk also appear in the files. According to one record, Musk inquired in 2012 about a possible party on Epstein's private island. Musk has publicly stated that he never visited the island. Epstein also maintained a close association with Bill Gates, with documents suggesting discussions involving personal and potentially inappropriate matters. No criminal charges were filed against Gates in connection with Epstein. British billionaire Richard Branson is also mentioned as having been an Epstein guest. Prince Andrew, a former member of the British royal family, reportedly invited Epstein to Buckingham Palace for dinner after Epstein's release from custody in 2010, a fact that later sparked widespread criticism. The files further mention New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani and filmmaker Mira Nair. In 2009, following the premiere of Nair's film Amelia, a party was held at the residence of Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell, which Nair attended. According to the documents, former President Bill Clinton and Amazon founder Jeff Bezos were also present at that gathering. In a 2017 email, Epstein claimed that Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi had performed music and dance during a visit to Israel to please the U.S. president. The Indian government has categorically denied this claim, calling it completely baseless and false. The Epstein Files remain one of the most disturbing and controversial document collections in modern history, raising serious questions about power, privilege, and accountability at the highest levels of global influence.